Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denali and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. My store and closet name is DUCHO, E-L-D-U-C-H-O, and you can find me on Instagram as DUCHO Thrift. I recently started a podcast and it is called Flip the Script. If you're interested in hearing it, it's available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and a few other places. I will put a link in the description down below. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you'd like to be, hit the button down below. And if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up on your way out today. Whew. All right, I'm back today with a what sold video. So I took a couple weeks off because it's just been crazy. The first week of August, I was preparing to go to Posh Fest, and then the second week, I was recovering from Posh Fest. Don't worry, I made money definitely during those weeks. I just couldn't get myself to film a video. I was too exhausted. So here I am today with a messy desk behind me. I don't even care. You just get to see a little bit of real life. Hello. All right, so for the week of October 7th through 13th, I did $2,950.94 in sales. I'm rounding up in this video because I technically did a few offline sales from those platforms. I did sell directly to a couple of people on a couple of different items. Two that I can think of were from a live video I did last week where I unboxed a ThredUp DIY rescue designer box, and I sold the, I think it was like a Coach purse, and then also the Derek whatever shoes. Anyways, if you purchase those from me, thank you so much. I hope you're loving them. But anyways, so that definitely took me over the 3,000 mark. But anyways, with all of that said, let's get into it. If you've not seen any of my what sold videos, what I do is I'm going to tell you how much money I made on each platform. So I'm going to talk about Poshmark and eBay. I'm going to tell you the top 5 grossing items that sold for the week, what they sold for, approximately when I listed them, and then definitively what day they sold. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so on eBay for the week of the 7th through the 13th, I did $2,568.94 in sales. And the first item that I sold, and I will put it up here, is a Spell and the Gypsy Collective dress. If you're not familiar with this brand, buy it. Get familiar. So I sold this for $179.99. I listed it on September 28th, and I wrote September 10th. No, I definitely didn't sell it on September 10th. I sold it on October 10th. So it didn't take me very long at all to sell that, and I'm not surprised. The next item I have is this Hervé Leger. I think I'm saying it correctly. This Hervé Leger bandage dress. Oh, I love this dress. It was in minty condition, and I got it from the bins. This sold for $100. I maybe would have liked to have received a little bit more, but to be honest, that's really what the average sale price was for this dress. And I listed it on September 2nd and I sold it on October 15th. So, you know, about a month and a half. It is a slower sell time sometimes for higher priced items, right? Because it is, you're looking for the right buyer who's going to spend that amount of money. All right, the next item is this Patagonia vintage fleece. This is really cool. Yeah, it's also from the bins. I had to think about that for a second. I sold this for $90, and it's funny because that same live that I was just talking about that I filmed last week, in the middle of the live, I received this offer on it. So here it is, the follow through. So this sold for $90. I listed it on July 30th, and it sold October 15th. So what I did notice, and you'll notice with some of the items that I'm going to talk about, continue to talk about, is that they're seasonal items. Like, it's appropriate for fall 2019, which is when I'm filming this video. The next item is this Tyrolia, not sure if that's what it's called, snowsuit, and I think it's vintage, but I'm not sure. I sold this for $75, and again, right, we're going into ski season, so appropriate. I always pick up higher end ski apparel. If you're not, consider it, maybe. I sold it for $75. I listed on September 2nd and it sold on October 11th, so just about a month, a little over a month. The next item is this Pendleton skirt, which is funny. It was in another one of my what sold videos, but then the buyer canceled the order after I had filmed the what sold video. So you get to see it sell again. So I sold it for $35 and I listed it on August 9th and it sold on October 9th. And I picked this up, I think when I was in LA back in August. Yeah. Okay, so those are my 5 from eBay. So from Poshmark during the week of the 7th through the 13th, I did $382 even. Actually, it would have been a little bit higher, but I had to cancel an order because I guess I didn't have any more, which is a bummer because it was 45 bucks. So I would have liked to have sold that. But okay, so the first item is this Legends by DUCHO dress, and I sold this for $100. I listed it on August 25th and I sold it on October 13th. So not too long. This dress was kind of weird. I wasn't sure about whether I should have picked it up. I knew it was cool looking, unique, borderline gaudy. Well, that's the appropriate word, I think. And I know it is for like Renaissance fairs and seasons, or, you know, events or whatever. And, you know, what's interesting about this dress is that I think most people maybe wouldn't think to list it on Poshmark, but for me, because this is a popular question I get, I cross-list everything. I don't think twice about, I'm only going to put trendy items there. No, I put anything and everything onto each platform. And I got $100 for it. So the next item is a flax dress, and this sold for $49. I listed on July 6th and it sold on October 7th. Again, this would be another item that you wouldn't necessarily think as a trendy item, maybe. It's maybe would fall into like a more mature shopper category. But again, I'm not thinking one way or the other which should be listed. Yeah, that's just my thought. But if you have a really curated closet, I totally understand why you think to do one on one platform and another on another platform. I don't know, but not me. Okay, the next item is a pair of Paige jeans, these cute turquoise jeans. These sold for $27 and I listed these on July 10th and sold it on October 13th. Yeah, they're cute. I don't know. I don't have much else to say about those. I love picking up Paige jeans. I will say that. Paige and AG jeans and like Mother and Frame, like I feel like those are the obvious ones. I still pick up sometimes 7 for All Mankind. Sometimes I pick up Joe's jeans if they're men's. Yeah, I love picking up jeans actually, to be honest. Levi's 501 all day, every day. I will always pick those up. Okay, the next item is this Free People sweater tunic dress thingy. I don't know what it is. I sold it for $25 and I've had this for a while. So I listed it on March 21st of this year and it sold on October 13th. So yeah, a little bit longer, but again, you know, I talked about the seasonality of certain items. This is something that, you know, somebody wouldn't necessarily have purchased to wear in the dead of summer. So now as we're going into the colder months, it makes a little bit more sense, you know, why it sold now. So another item that I sold was this J. Crew dress, and this sold for $25. And this is funny. This one was listed on March 22nd. The other one was March 21st. March 22nd. So again, I'd had this for a little while, but the material of the dress was a little bit heavier, like a flannel material, almost like a, you know, like flannel pajamas. And so again, I'm not surprised that it sold now and it didn't sell over the summer. But this sold on October 10th. And then actually I had another item, which I don't know if I'll throw up the photo for it, but it was this Lululemon hoodie, and that also sold for $25. I got it at the bins fairly recently, and I'm only telling you this one too because it's just another item that sold for $25, like the J. Crew dress sold for $25. So I was like, oh, well, which one do I pick to tell them about? So I figured I'd just tell you about both. But this was a nice one because somebody actually gave this to me at the bins. I was in the middle of picking, and I think I probably told the story in the haul, but I was in the middle of like picking through items, and then somebody just kind of like tossed it to me, like knowing that I would want it, which is always great, you know, if you're not being vocal with the people at the thrift store or the people at the bins or just people in your life about the work that you do, or the items that you're looking for or brands that you're looking for, it can sometimes be beneficial because you know, when they see it or come across it or have some knowledge of, you know, this is going to be available, they might give it to you. So anyways, that is my what sold video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great week, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.